But what is going on? It's your boy Johnny Cool, Air Limited Podcast. Got a special guest in the building. We got Ugly Money Niche in the building. What is going on, man?
What's going on, brother?
Good, bro. How about you?
Bless, man. Just working hard.
Yeah, man. So, I appreciate you for hopping on the show, man. I heard a lot of big things about you and a lot of stuff that you're doing with your brand. So yeah, man, tell me about like what got you in the music industry and like maybe, some of the artists you're helping out and stuff.
I started in the music industry, if we're gonna go all the way back, it was probably I started playing drums in school, in high school, and I got a college scholarship to Virginia Commonwealth University to be a percussionist. And when I realized after being in band that I didn't want to be a band director, when I got out of college, it kind of switched my major. I switched my major to mass communications. That after that semester, I got a bill in the mail, a bill that I couldn't pay at the time. It was probably like 19. And I was like, oh man, I'm not a music major, so I don't get a scholarship. So I got a bill for my school. So anyway, long story short, that leads into, some production. I started producing at a young age. And then I realized that the guys that I were producing for didn't want it as bad as I wanted it. So the guys that was rapping on my beats, they didn't want to, push the music as hard as I wanted to push the music. And I was like, well, I'm tired of wasting my beats on people that don't want to push the music, respectfully. And so I started rapping myself. And fast forward a few years later, I ended up picking up a record deal with 8Ball and MJG's Push Management. And that's what moved me to Atlanta. And then I retired in 2018, changed my name from P Nice, which was my rap name, to Ugly Money Nietzsche, and then founded Ugly Money Entertainment in 2019. And we've been here for like 2 years, and it's been amazing.
That's phenomenal, bro. Yeah, I mean, I also started out with the college radio when I first started. And, I just transferred into just online stuff and just building on my own website and just trying to like entertain people, man.
Yeah, I was on FM radio too. I was on radio for 4 years in Augusta, Georgia, and realized that I could make more in one episode with my own show than I was making on the radio.
Yeah, exactly.
Big facts.
Shout out to Keith here too. He's also a radio DJ personality as well. You've been doing this since 2016, right?
Yeah, 2016 going strong. So it's love, man.
Yeah, he's doing this thing, and we also got James here as well. So James just joined
already.
What's good, James? What's up, man?
What's up, man? Sorry I'm late.
Oh no, you're all good. You're all good, man.
You're good.
Yeah, so we're just talking about how you started out in radio. Also you as well. You started out a few years ago. You like sports, right? So that's something that you like to cover.
Yep.
But yeah, man. So tell me more about like the independent artist scene. Like I'm seeing like you're trying to like sign people and get them deals and stuff.
Well, what I realized when I was assigned artist in rapping is there was a gap between the label and the talented artists. There's a gap because a lot of times, there's so much red tape to get towards that label and get that label's attention that a lot of times, a lot of the talented guys can't bridge that gap. And so that's what my platform became. I knew that there were a lot of talented artists out there, but they didn't have the connections or the know-how to get to the label and possibly get them a deal. So what I did was, when we created Ugly Money Entertainment and started doing artist services and things of that nature, we were all about trying to get the artists to the label, and one thing led to another, and we actually, managed to get, our first person signed, a couple of years ago, and it was like, oh, okay, well, this is real, and really changing lives. And then it just started taking off from there because, you know, people really saw that, hey, this is a real platform. We're really, you know, when I say I'm taking someone to Boosie, I'm really taking them to Boosie. It's no cap, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not a lot of people that can really do that, you know what I'm saying? But just, you know, through the relationships that I've had over the years in the industry, being an artist myself and just moving around, you know, I can do certain things that, you know, the average Joe can't do. And so, you know, we took another guy to Gunna. He just got picked up by YSL. We're extremely excited about that. And just with our last music summit, 4 artists got deals so far. And we're actually sending another artist to Moneybag Yo probably next week. And, you know, we're looking for the best for that as well. So this is all about bridging the gap and letting the talent you know, letting the talent get to where it needs to get to. And that's what we do. And that's what we're proud of most.
That's amazing, man. Like you got like top tier connections, you know. Like you're saying, bro, there's a lot of people out here saying that they'll get you to that place, but you know what I mean? At the end of the day, bro, like you're putting in that work, which is awesome to see. So
yes, sir.
Like Keith, you know, also and James, they're just grinding each and every week. I'm seeing the process with them. And stuff like that. You know, hopefully one day we get connections and definitely do some stuff like that too, man.
Yes, sir. It's you know, it's all about networking. You know what I'm saying? There's no price on a relationship. You know what I mean? And once people know that, you know, you're genuinely, you know, a person of moral compass and you do what you say you're gonna do, and you build a rapport with them that, you know, it becomes, you know, something like a friendship. You know,
I wonder where I've heard that before.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's all about the networking to you know, just to build a relationship. You know, that's worth more than money to me.
I agree with that.
That's true. So who are your like favorite like artists? Because I know Keith and James, you know, they always talk about Tupac, Biggie, NWA, Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg. Who are some of your favorite artists growing up?
Got what? It's not even close as far as hold on 1 second. We're in the studio and my DJ is testing out our sound system.
Oh, that's cool.
My favorite artist, yeah, we just built a 4,000 square foot media complex, got studios and everything in it. But my favorite artist by far is Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Hey.
And it's not even close for me. Just because the talent was there, the actual raw talent of him just being able to have bars, and from him being able to take that talent and making it commercially successful as well, which is a lot of, you know, it's hard for a lot of people, and then taking that commercial success and becoming a billionaire with business is something to revere. So now Jay-Z's my guys. I mean, I got a couple of other guys, but Jay-Z by far, he's top of my list.
Favorite Jay-Z songs?
I was waiting for that.
The song that made me start rapping was Hard Knock Life.
Yes, that's a Hard Knock Life.
The song that made me inspired me to try to rap. Like, I could do this, you know. Hard Knock Life, the whole Blueprint album.
Yes,
that was a staple in my car. I played that CD until the paint came off of it. Yeah, anything off the Blueprint. Oh man, yeah, I'm a fan, bro. Like, you know, I to 444 to his latest installments. I even
come on now.
Hope really he took us a different place with 444 because it was he introduced financial literacy and being high value and really ownership. You know, it's dope how hip hop, he grew up with hip hop. You know what I'm saying? He understands that his fan base isn't 17, 18 anymore. You know, these fans are over 30. And so, you know, what are people over 30 listening to? We're not exactly talking about popping Molly in the club, you know what I mean? They're talking about, they're going to work and then they're trying to find ways to become rich so they don't have to go to work. So
exactly.
Yeah, no. Hope's my guy, man. Hope speaks to me.
But where do now we're talking about it. Where do Parker Biggie rank on your list? If you had one.
Biggie's in my top 5. Pac is there in my top 5. He's in my top 10. Biggie's in my top 5. Pac is in my top 10. Pac is probably like 6 for me. I'm an East Coast guy. You know, it's still.
I see. Okay, I see.
Cause you know Biggie always rep for the big dudes, you know what I'm
I
saying?
see.
So,
I see.
so you know, gotta rock with the man, you know.
You could put a big verse on any beat nowadays, and it still would sound good, and it still wouldn't sound dated.
Yep.
And his cadence and his flow was unmatched. So Biggie's my guy. And you know, he was gone so soon. You gotta understand, Big only had 2 albums.
Right.
Yeah.
For him to have the impact that he had so quickly, it lets you know it just reiterates his greatness. But Pac was dope as hell too. You know, Pac storyteller, the pain in his voice, whether it was acting or not, it was believable. So yeah, definitely. Pac and Big is definitely dope. But yeah, Big was my guy too.
Because I believe Pac will be like huge in the acting game if he was still here. Like,
I think
because he was that talented.
I think he would have become. I think Pac would have became more of a Will Smith.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Will Smith with a better catalog. Not to say Will Smith doesn't have a good catalog.
Right.
Yeah, but Pac would have became Will Smith, and I think Big would have. I don't know. Big might have eventually become like more of a Jay-Z type.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, that's dope, man. How about like where do you see the industry in like 10 years with music, like in general?
10 years with music, I think the digital era is already upon us as far as the internet. And I think hip hop's going there totally. You know what I'm saying? A lot is going to the industry changes out every day. You know what I'm saying? You have to adapt to the change. But I think that the internet will reign supreme within 10 years. Your digital real estate, your online presence, your followers, your subscribers will be gold in 10 years. They will be worth more than money. Because the fact that you can gain people's attention and get them tapped into you with a click of a button will, in 10 years, that will be Clear Channel Communications. That will be your radio stations. That will be your TV. You know, I think YouTube is going to become the new television. And I also have a hypothesis that the TV will turn from the way we have it now horizontally to vertically, just because it's going to be formatted like a phone. I think that's going to happen in 10 years. You know what I'm saying? If you ever think about content of like social media, and people ingest they ingest more social media than they ingest TV. So at this point in time, social media is more popular than TV. So eventually, I believe the TV is going to flip upside down.
It goes to social media route. I agree, because everybody be on social media more.
I can somewhat see that, but
look, I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna document this in 10 years. I'm gonna pop it up like I told y'all.
I'm gonna come back to this. Interview.
Yeah, right. I see how Gary B always does that. And he's like, all his predictions come true. I'm like, yeah. Ugly Money Nietzsche in 2021 saying that the TV is going to be vertical like a phone.
I believe it. That's why I'm coming back to this when that happens. Seriously.
Yeah, that's true. You see everything cryptocurrency. I mean, dollars are gonna be wiped out eventually, and it's all gonna be digital. You know, I do believe in that too, man.
Yeah, physical stuff is becoming extremely rare at the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because there's so many apps, you know, like all the money is on all these apps now.
PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, you know.
Right.
If you got an iPhone, you got your wallet app on your phone. You ain't got to carry a wallet around no more.
I tell people every day that social media and just being on the internet is something of value, and it's something that you should touch base every day because of the fact of where the world is going. I don't make the rules. I just see it for what it is. Like your online real estate is going to be worth a lot, and people will look at you for your online presence. It used to be how much money you got in your packet. Now it's going to be, well, how many people can you reach with your online presence? You know what I'm saying? And I just see it as that. I mean, labels are already looking like that as well.
Yeah, man. Everything's going that direction, you know, for
Mhm.
sure. You want to talk about? You also have a podcast too that
Yeah.
you have. That's just pretty cool, man. I see the studio you have, and it's pretty dope.
Yeah, I started Ugly Money podcast about a little over a year ago, and basically what happened was when I retired from my music career, I tried to go back to the radio station that hired me. I won't say their name because I will not make them popular. But anyway,
Absolutely not.
no offense, I wish them the best. But anyway, I tried to get my old job back. I had the number one rated show for 4 years in Augusta, Georgia. Tried to get my old job back, and quite frankly, they just told me no. There wasn't any explanation. It was just an NO. And I was just like, wow. And, I got in my feelings, and it took me a couple of days to get out my feelings or whatever. But I'm like, how the hell can you tell me no? Why would you tell me no? My presence is bigger than the whole radio stations put together. Every jock on that radio station, respectfully, and the radio station itself, my presence online was bigger than theirs and in the industry. And I was like, wow. And then I thought about it. I was like, why am I trying to work for a station that my presence is bigger than? And that's when it clicked to me like, okay, God's telling me something here. Why are you moving backwards? You should be moving forward. So I was like, I'm going to make my own radio station. And that's how the Ugly Money podcast became created. In my living room, me and DJ such and such just pulled out our iPhones because we didn't have a camera crew at the time, and we just started talking. You know, we didn't have any celebrity guests. It was just me and my boy, and we just started talking. And the first, celebrity guest that I was able to get was battle rapper John the Don, and I had just met him at the club a week before, and I was so nervous and so excited. I was like, man, John the Don is in my living room, and we just talked, and a year and a half later. It's $1 million platform, and we just got picked up by All Urban Central, which is the biggest YouTube platform in the South. They have 1.9 million subscribers, and it's just dope. But if I never started, I'd never be where we're at today, and never going to be where we're at tomorrow. And if had those people at that radio station not told me no, I probably would be at that radio station working for minimum wage today. So I'm glad and I'm thankful that they told me no. Because my bank account thanks them as well.
I feel that.
Yeah, I make one episode that I would have made it in a month over there, so I'm not mad. I'm not bad. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Like, it was kind of a similar situation with me. Like, I was again with the radio station, and they were kind of giving me some stuff, and then decided to create my own thing. I feel like being independent is super important.
It's nothing like owning your own. Given you have sometimes you have to get with people that know what they're doing so you can learn first. I tell people all the time, like, first learn the game you're playing. So, but it's nothing like owning, having your own. But it's nothing wrong with learning with someone until you understand how to have your own,
Definitely. Yeah, man. Is there any other things you're working on? I see you got the merch as well, which is pretty cool.
Man, everything's Ugly Money. We're like I said before, I'm actually in my 4,000 square foot media center. It's a studio called Ugly Money Studios. We got 2 recording studios, 3 podcast walls, 3 different podcast walls with 3 different looks. Psych wall, event center. We got media rooms, edit content or whatever. I just see where the game is going, and I'm just, I try to be one of the first few people in that age. So, I'm really my building is really big on content creation because I believe that content is king. And then, we're about to start tour in June 17th. I'm signing an artist at my next Ugly Money Music Summit. I'm giving them $25,000 cash, and I'm putting $100,000 behind my next artist. And I just signed Street Baby Zay. We just shot his video yesterday for Look How I'm Ballin'. And I'm extremely excited about this project. I think the kid is going to be huge. I think the kid's going to take off quick, like a Fujiano. He's going to take off quick, and we're going to aggressively push for him to go up extremely quick. You know what I'm saying? And of course, Channel Monet is our flagship artist 1 million views on YouTube, jet skis, over 100,000 streams, and we're extremely proud of her because just 9 months ago she was working at Olive Garden, and
I love that place. Matter of fact, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Good food.
I do too. She loves it too, but I think she's happier now because she just bought a Benz off music. So,
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was like, man, I should raise my prices. If my management I helped her buy a Benz, like, yo. So no, we're extremely happy and proud of her. 1 million views on YouTube. She has a TikTok campaign going crazy right now. She's just all over the place. People are booking her and left and right. And we literally 9 months ago she was working at Olive Garden, living in Albany, Georgia, and today she's a full-time artist. Just bought a Benz off music, and she's had a couple grand for a show, and it's just dope to see her growth as an artist. I'm extremely proud of that.
Now, if y'all do this tour, y'all gonna slide through the shot, right?
You said what?
If y'all do this tour, y'all gonna slide through Chicago, right?
Chicago, hey man, I rock with the shot, man. But, you gotta be careful out there.
Hey, don't believe the hype, man. They want to put all the negative out there,
I hear you gotta be careful out there in Chicago.
We're good downtown, so.
Oh, downtown. Okay, I'll stay downtown. I just won't go to the O Block. Gang.
Nah, no Inglewood, no.
No Inglewood. Okay, cool.
No Inglewood, no Vincennes, no Racine, none of that. Don't go around 26th to California either.
Oh, absolutely not. You don't want to be in that area.
Well, Cali, we're looking to expand because we're out of Atlanta, but the 3 places that we're looking to expand to as far as my music summit is Miami, New York, and Cali. And I'm already starting to plant seeds in those different cities because I'm planning on expanding the music summit experience there because we've done it for the past year. And the first time we did it, we had like 3,000 people show up. And this past one, we had 6,000. And we're expecting 10,000 on the next in September. And so I'm like, I think we've created something here that is needed because, like I said, we're bridging the gap between artists and labels. And, I'm looking to expand in different markets or whatever. So, I might be up around your way soon.
All right, cool.
Definitely. We definitely should link up for sure, bro.
Without.
Okay, now there's one particular artist you said. What's her TikTok and all that?
I am China Monet. I am China Monai.
Okay.
The single is called Jet Ski. It's on YouTube as well, featuring Pat Chanel. And yeah, she just hit 1 million views, man. We're extremely, when I was rapping, I'm a rapper 15 years. I never got 1 million views on nothing. So it was dope. I was like, yo! And I realized, I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'm Steve Kerr. Maybe I was a better coach than I was a player. Decent player. Steve Coach was a great player. He hit the 3 when it was time. But, Steve Kerr as a coach won a whole bunch of chips. And so I'm like, maybe I'm Steve Kerr. Maybe I was a better coach than a player.
I hate asking you this, but I might as well.
Uh-oh.
Since you brought him up.
Oh my God, no. I know where this is
Keith,
heading.
you know where I'm going.
I know this is heading. Okay.
LeBron or MJ?
LeBron or MJ?
Like Michael Jordan or LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hard one, man.
And I'm 39 years old, brother. I love LeBron, but there's no way I'm trading on MJ. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying, man. Come on.
I agree.
I know. Listen. All logic, it says the stats say LeBron and all that. Yeah, I understand that. And this is totally an emotional, sympathetic answer. It's not a logical answer, but Michael Jordan is Michael Jordan, and Michael Jordan will always be Michael Jordan to an 80s baby, and I'm an 80s baby, so it's Michael Jordan for me.
Yes, let's go.
And there's nothing that LeBron I don't care if LeBron wins 10 championships. It's still Michael Jordan. I still used to wait in line at Foot Locker 6 o'clock in the morning to get those damn shoes. It's Michael Jordan for me.
And people still waiting in line to get those shoes now.
Just had to ask. I was curious.
Yeah, definitely. That's gonna be a forever question. They same thing about Kobe. You know what I'm saying? It was like, it's Kobe or Michael. Like,
I say Kobe.
Kobe over Michael?
There he
Yes.
goes. See, there he go.
You're smoking.
See that? You see that?
You're smoking some good stuff over
That's
there.
what-
Don't get it twisted. R.I.P. But it's not even. Yeah, he's a Cali guy all the way through and through. I can see that. Nah, yeah, R.I.P. Kobe, but no, Michael is Michael.
I swear, I told him. I tried to tell him, Mike is the king. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, nah, man. Ain't nobody messing with Mike, man. And I think to be totally honest, if all of them were in their prime, in the NBA in one time, Mike would still be Mike.
Yeah.
LeBron would probably be second in command, and Kobe would be the guy scoring a lot of points.
I mean, they wouldn't call the man Michael Air Jordan for no reason. You know what I'm saying? That man flew.
Yeah,
he make them dunks.
Exactly. Exactly.
I sit here rolling my eyes.
Well, continue to keep rolling them, brother, because we ain't going down that route. Roll away.
I love sports too. That's one thing.
So
one thing that sports is dope because it brings people together. I remember being on tour in Alabama. I was heading to Meridian, Mississippi, and I had to stop in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I stopped at this rib shack, and of course, Alabama is playing in Alabama, and I stopped at this rib shack, and there's tons of Crimson Tide fans in there. And every time somebody walks in, they're like, "Roll Tide!" And everybody, "Roll Tide!" The whole freaking restaurant.
That's what I rock with. Yes,
and I literally, it was crazy as hell, man. I literally, when Alabama scored, and they were watching it on TV, I seen like a 21-year-old dude from the hood. I'm pretty sure he was hood gangbanger or something, whatever. He was hood. Tats on his face and everything.
Oh, he real serious.
Like literally hug a 70-year-old white man like he was his daddy.
That's love.
And the 70-year-old white man hugged him back. And I'm like, in normal circumstances, they would probably be staying away from each other, and that guy would probably be over here, and and they hugged each other like they were family. And that's the beautiful thing about sports is it brings us all together. No matter what background or destination or race. It's just that was dope to see. I mean, this good dude with tattoos on his face, hugging his And I'm like, yo, that is a picture. That is a picture for Time Magazine for sure.
I love that.
No doubt. No doubt.
Yeah, definitely, bro. What other, real quick, with the artists have you met like that are like famous and stuff? Like one of my friends met Twister, actually.
Twister?
Yeah, he met him at a mall.
I've probably met a lot of them. A lot of them come on my podcast now. Yeah, it's probably too many to name, but
Too many.
Just name a couple.
Anybody in Atlanta, we've had. Well, I can tell you who's been on my podcast. Little Scrappy,
Hey,
podcast. We just had him. Young Jock, Fujiano,
okay.
Murphy Lee for the St. Lunatics.
Murphy.
I just had Little Turk. Oh my gosh, I had Young Turk from Cash Money on last week. Told the most amazing story, and I cannot wait for this interview to drop. Talk about him and Lil Wayne having crabs. It was the most shocking story ever. I'm like, what did you just say? It's like, yeah, man, me and Lil Wayne, we got crabs for them girls. I'm like, oh yeah, this is good. So yeah. Everybody from the Snap era, from Fabo to Franchise Boys, everybody from the Crunk era, from Youngblood, Sean Paul.
That's my era. Come on.
Yeah, all those Crunk guys. They're mainstays on our platform. We got some new generation people as well. You know what I'm saying? And as far as just meeting people, I mean, me and Boosie got a real cool relationship. Gunna, the whole YSL camp, of course, free bands. I'm a free band A&R, so Future and everybody got over there, Drop Tarantino, and I mean, the list goes on and on. Anybody in Atlanta, I'm pretty sure I've probably met a time or two.
You missing somebody?
You met Grandma? Yeah.
Who am I missing? I haven't met
T.I.
Oh yeah, definitely. No, definitely. T.I. was I remember T.I. was my first major artist I ever opened up for. I just saw him. He was just at YSL. Well, him and YSL recorded the same studio. He was just at the studio like not even. I just saw him.
That's dope, man. I mean, T.I., that's one of my favorites. You know, I consider
well, you know,
fam.
everybody's
And
out.
Keith, for the last time, you got your cousin.
We got the same last name. We got the same last government.
Oh, your last name's Harris?
Real
My last
talk,
name's
y'all.
Harris too. See, we all cousins, dog.
Hey, let's
You know what I'm
go.
saying? Harris gang, sir.
Let's go.
There it is.
We all family up in here.
There it is, man. Now, yeah, in Atlanta, you know, it's funny thing about Atlanta is you can really literally see, you know, a celebrity just walking down the street. You know, it's just common. Like every time, you know, there's been times I've been in the strip club at least 7 or 8 different times that I've been in the strip club and Waka Flocka just walks in.
Hey,
he's always there. You know? He's always there in the DJ booth. You know, you never, and sometimes you'll never know. They won't even say he's there. He just, you know, I go to the DJ to get my artist record play. I'm like, looks like Walker back there. He's just sitting there chilling with the DJ. Like, this is Atlanta.
Yeah, his wife with him.
No. One time he did though. He came. I had a party at V Live, and him and Tammy came up, and they were upstairs or whatever, and they were chilling, playing pool. Yeah, sometimes he does, but and here recently I haven't seen him with her yet.
Yo, ain't Magic City in Atlanta?
Magic City is definitely in Atlanta, sir.
I think we need to go there in the September for James Jefferson's birthday. Let's go.
Right.
Yeah, Magic City is all it's typed up. It's you would definitely there are some rules to go to an Atlanta strip club. Okay, if you're from
okay, I need to hear this. Come on.
The rules are leave your credit and debit card in the car.
Oh, snap.
In the car.
I'm sorry. Repeat one more time.
Leave your credit card in the car. I'm gonna tell you why. Bring the money that you're planning on spending, and once you spend that, be done. Because if you take your credit card in there, they will have you going to the ATM, and you will be mad the next morning that you wake up because you just spent your rent.
I feel that.
So I tell everybody, hey, if you're going to spend $100, if that's what you're spending, or $200 or $1,000, whatever, take your $100, put it in your pocket with your ID, leave your credit cards and debit cards in the car.
Because I think
them girls will have you going to the ATM. And when you go to the ATM, just understand that in the morning, you're going to be mad. You're like, I just spent $2,000 and I don't have anything to show for it but a good time. And now my lights are off.
Because I think that same rule should apply here in Chicago too. Because that has happened to me before, and I was so devastated. That was the first time me going. I was so devastated. I lost it all.
You had that happen to your kid? Damn.
Yeah, the first time when my cousin surprisingly took me took me there, and I was like, on first time going, I lost all my money.
Okay. Yes, Atlanta strip clubs are they're a staple. They're a staple here. You know, we have a big strip club culture here in Atlanta.
How good's the food?
I think Atlanta is the chicken wing capital of the world.
Let's go.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes.
Chicken wing capital of the world. You can get chicken wings on in every restaurant. I got
Yes.
Seafood restaurants have chicken wings. 5-star restaurants have chicken. You're
on.
gonna have
Yes.
It has chicken wings for years. Like I've never seen so many spots. I'm like, where'd they get all the chickens? All these wings. Like, you think about it, like for a 10-piece chicken wing, you gotta kill like 5 chickens.
Whew.
How the hell? I don't know. They must be. I don't know. I think they're cooking them up in a lab or something.
Wow.
Okay,
I feel so bad eating them all.
Keith, Johnny, what we gonna do, man? We gonna go to Atlanta one day. We gonna go.
Yeah,
we're going to September. We're going to September.
Because we've been banking on this for a very long time, and I'm glad you brought this up because I was like, okay, this would be the perfect trip to go for us.
We're going in September.
Leave that debit card in the car because you're gonna be mad by the time it's time to go home. Like,
you heard that, James? You heard that? You heard that, James?
We're gonna have to tell them we need an arrangement for the rent right here. So yeah, take my advice. I've been there before.
That's gonna be a good PSA. We need to say from him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man.
Oh, how can we check out your podcast too?
uglymoneypodcast.com.
Okay.
It's all there. And also you can just Go to our Urban Central on YouTube as well. But uglymoneypodcast.com, you can check that out. Also, uglymoneyentertainment.com for any artists that want to check in with me. Ugly Money Nietzsche on Instagram. I tell artists I try to check every last one of my DMs. I literally, when I wake up in the morning, I literally go through about 150 DMs and try to answer them all. Just because there might be that diamond in the rough there that I don't know, and the day that I don't feel like checking, I might miss them, and that would be me not operating within my purpose. So yeah,
that's cool that you like to help like put people on, because there's a lot of artists out there that need that first big break. You know, that's
about
great.
Helping people that want to help themselves. You know what I'm saying? Giving free is too expensive. I can't work for free, but I will.
Absolutely.
Work. You know what I'm saying? I will work. I work hard. And you're gonna get everything that you pay for with me, guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing that we're proud of with Ugly Money Entertainment, is the fact that we're people about word. If we say we're gonna do something, we're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to worry about that. If I say I'm gonna play the record, I'm gonna play the record. If I say we're gonna meet, we're gonna meet. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be free, but we're gonna get it done. You know, whereas you got so many other scammers and BSs around here that are missing the game of where they're just taking these guys' money and they're really predators on them, and they're taking artists' money, not giving them nothing back in return. Like, no, I'm not here for that. You're going to pay me for a service, and I'm going to make sure that service is done, and I'm going to make sure that you get everything you pay for each and every time. And I'm very proud of that. You know what I'm saying? Where the fact that a lot of our brand is built off trust. Our brand, because that's why I'm so visual. That's why I do get on live. That's why I do speak to people, because, hey, I have nothing to hide. I go to Walmart by myself. And if I was doing any weird stuff, Southside JoJo and them would find me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't ever want to live like that. I still live like a normal guy. I go, hey, I want to go eat. I'm going to Applebee's. You know what I mean? And so, we just do what we say we're going to do, man. I'm really proud of that the brand that we built.
Yeah, that's dope, bro. That's something that also, our brand too, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes on the radio play, we don't overcharge. That's something that, I always try to keep very minimal for the artist. And you know what I'm saying? Like, what you're doing, man, is incredible, bro. And you know what I'm saying? That's a super amazing thing that you're doing.
Man, we gotta, at the end of the day, we're all in business, right? So we gotta make a profit to keep the business going. And that's what I try to tell. You're like, yo, man, why do you charge to listen to the song? Well, brother, if I didn't, quite frankly, it'd be 2,000 people sitting in music, and I would never get to your good shit. You know what I'm saying? And if I got to it, and by the time I got to it, my ears would be so tired that I wouldn't be able to hear how good it is. And then if I didn't have anything to show for it, how am I going to afford a phone or Wi-Fi or a house or lights or a building to listen to your song? It defeats the whole purpose. That's why I gotta charge.
That's true, bro. That's true.
Right.
And websites aren't free either, man. You gotta keep up with all that stuff. Exactly. Equipment, all that stuff.
Exactly.
But yeah, man, I don't mean to hold you up too much, but maybe one last piece of like motivation to artists, to entertainers,
Yeah. I will say this: you get out what you put in. At no point in time should an artist or anyone think that I'm going to put $0 into my career and I'm going to make $1 million. There is no dope in the world that flips like that.
Mm-mm.
It's not like comedy.
Yeah, there is no drug in the country that you can put $0 in and become $1 million. It just doesn't work like that. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't. And so, and I just tell artists, man, don't be scared to bet on yourself. When you bet on yourself, you can never lose. No matter what happens, you're betting on yourself, you're investing in yourself, you can never lose because you've already started winning because you believe in yourself enough to bet and invest in yourself. So I just tell artists, man, don't be scared. Don't be scared to put the bag up on you because it's going to be impossible for somebody to believe in you to put their bag up in you if you're scared to put your own bag up on you. Why would I invest in something that the person that I'm investing in is scared to invest in? It doesn't give me a great feeling of hey, I'm gonna give you my $100,000, but you're scared to spend your own $1,000.
Right.
Invest in yourself. Never lose.
Definitely, man. If you want to shout out your IG real quick.
So, Ugly Money Niche. That's Ugly Money Niche. Ugly Money Niche. Same thing on Twitter. Same thing on Facebook. You type in Ugly Money Niche, I'm popping up.
Definitely, man. Well, again, I appreciate you, man, for stopping by into the Air Unlimited Radio podcast interview. Again, man, we should definitely do this another time, bro, for sure.
Anytime, man. I love this stuff.
Appreciate it, man.
Man, thanks a lot, man.
Thanks a lot, man.
Everything.
All right, man. Appreciate you guys.
Have a good day, bro.
All right.